Okay. All right, this is called Inclined to Stay, dated October 27th, 2020. So do you want to talk about it, Martin?
Yeah, could you share your screen, Catherine?
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh dear.
Don't worry about it. Anytime we do a recording, Catherine, I can edit it and eliminate like spaces like this while we're recording. That I'll just cut those pieces of the recording out. It won't be a problem. So we don't have to worry about that.
Yes, I lost it.
Well, do you have a shortcut up there? Right there.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yeah, that's what those little buttons are good for. Okay. So this is the painting I did last night.
Uh-huh.
I called it Inclined to Stay. But what do you have a sense of what I was thinking about when you read that title? I'm just curious. You probably have your own thoughts about it, separate from that. But well, here's what I thought, Catherine.
I
Let me
see
just
two little kids pushing on their parents. One here, kid, parent, pushing on them. Kid, parent, pushing on them. That means they want something. They want to stay.
Where's the kid on the other side?
Down here,
Okay, and then on the other side.
here.
And where's the parent? Oh, the parent is the. Okay, yeah, that looks like the mother and the father's on the other side to me.
I don't know. I just noticed that this could look like a clothesline, but that's
Yeah.
not how I originally saw it.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Yeah, that makes sense.
This looks like one of those flying bugs.
A flying what?
Oh, I forget what they're called. It's a bug that flies. See the wings here?
Yeah. Dragonfly?
Yes, that's exactly what I was trying to think of.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, do you want to go ahead, Martin?
Yeah, I like what you said about pushing on the parents and the clothesline.
Mhm.
I was seeing the light bottom there as water
Hmm.
and maybe some rocks, and then the very bottom is kind of like a shoreline, and that I was seeing those square figures that go across the horizon as sailboats, those square rigged Chinese sailboats,
Yeah, yeah.
and that they were all kind of leaving, going out to sea,
Uh-huh.
or going out of a harbor.
Mhm.
And that one of them on the right is sort of not kind of moving forward or leaning forward the way I saw those, the purple, yellow, and kind of light reddish purple one. That the purple one on the right is leaning towards the figure on the right.
Mhm.
And so I just thought that one was inclined to not go out like the other ones, but inclined to stay.
Uh-huh.
It was kind of, it was being pulled by that figure, Well, there's a couple of them. There's two figures on the right.
Mhm.
See that?
Yeah,
That they were kind of pulling that purple figure or boat to kind of not go out with the others.
mhm. I saw boats last night too.
Did you?
Yeah, this one here especially,
Yeah.
the sail and then the boat was here.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's interesting that you saw boats too, because they really don't look like boats. But um, they, I did get the feeling that they're on water of some kind.
Yeah, well, they do look like boats. Here's the boat right here. And there's the sail. I
Oh,
mean,
I see. I see what you're looking at. Yeah.
this
And
is-
then, so that's true with the other two also, isn't it? That
Yeah.
they have their decks or the boat part of them.
yeah. This one too, this is the boat. They're just different shapes of boats, but they're all in the harbor together.
Yeah. Yeah, I see that. Mm, yeah.
These are the ripples on the water, are the ones that are
Yeah.
floating.
Mhm.
I really like this right here. Do you see this blue and then wrapped around it is
Yeah.
gray? And I see this as a figure, and one hand is up with a stick directing the boats.
Oh, yeah.
And then this other hand is wrapped around something, but it's like translucent. You can see through it. It looks like it's a container of water, but right
Uh-huh.
here it looks translucent.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
This looks translucent too.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's holding two containers of water, and the boats are going out into a sort of an open body of water, not sort of a contained, safe, uh, small amount of water.
Mhm.
Maybe that figure is encouraging um, that wavering uh, boat to
Mhm.
go rather than encouraging it to stay. But that boat is, I guess it's leaning towards that figure on the right. So
Mhm.
there's some kind of tentativeness about that, whether to stay or to go. But that is interesting about that blue um, does seem like a sort of smaller containers of water.
Yeah. Well, this here, I don't know if that's a container because I had this arm up and then the other arm right here is his right arm. This is his left arm.
Yeah.
I don't know what this is.
Uh-huh.
It's a continuation of this one.
Yeah. And there's some on the kind of lower down too.
Mhm.
Little bit of blue lower down.
Down here.
No, over to the left from there, right there.
Yeah.
Well, remember that was a big stroke of blue all the way
Right.
up there that I kind of
We tried
tried,
to.
tried to get rid of it. So it left remnants. That figure looks like a seal
Mm-hmm.
with its tail down the bottom.
Does. Really does.
But this is a lot simpler than the paintings I've been doing recently, and it feels light and uncomplicated.
Yeah.
Remember you said the other day, it looks like there's a lot going on there.
Yeah. Yeah, this is simpler.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like the simplicity of it.
Mhm. I always like these white spots.
Uh-huh.
There and they're here.
Yeah.
These are the harbor directors. It could be
What?
looks like it could be a race.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who
Who did you call the harbor directors?
here and here.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Or it just could be the morning takeoff, all the boats taken off into
Yeah.
the fish.
Yes.
And yeah, I'm sure a couple more would rather stay home.
Yeah. Yeah, those containers of blue, or at least that one that you saw, are really this. It's like a safe container of water, like I said before, and
Mhm.
um, it has a sense of what staying home, why staying home is safer than going out to sea.
Yeah. Those colors turned out nice.
What did you say, Catherine?
The colors, they turned out nicely. Brown and purple.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I didn't edit this painting at all. It was so clear and clean, and
Mhm,
it really didn't need anything,
mhm.
any filters or.
I think naming the picture really adds an invitation to think.
Yeah.
Gets you started.
Yeah. Well, when I'm thinking of a name for the painting, I'm I don't want I really that's what I'm intending, is to have it be an invitation to think about it, not make it so directed or so defined
Uh-huh.
that it's um, yeah, just so it's not so specific. Um, it's more like an emotional or a psychological framework
Mhm.
that the title sets up, so that it provides sort of a path into it, but it doesn't say what's really in it in any limiting way.
Mhm.
when I when I'm painting, Catherine, I feel just very uninhibited and free. And when I'm sitting in the morning in front of the painting and I'm trying to think of a name for it, it's a struggle because I'm using my mind and I'm trying to interpret and be judgmental or critical or trying to understand something
Uh-huh.
by thinking about it.
Mhm.
So it's so different between the painting I do in the evening and then the making a title in the morning.
Right.
And it's like at night when I'm dreaming, there's no struggle in figuring out what am I going to dream about or how's
Mhm.
this going to turn out. It's just it all happens very freely. All the dream just sort of flows on its own, and I don't have to make it up. And but if I were to write it down in the morning and then start to think about, what's this dream about? That's like trying to give it a name
Uh-huh.
or give it a title. So there's an analogy between dreaming and the painting process.
Yeah. You're lucky you can remember your dream.
Well, I don't remember most of my dreams every night. And I've really accepted that if I can just remember one image and record it, then that's enough
Mhm.
for me to feel like I'm staying connected to my dreams. And I'd forget if I didn't record them on my phone, I would forget them.
Yeah.
All right, Catherine, let's stop the recording and then we'll talk about or we'll maybe work on a new painting.